Uppsala University, Campus Scotland. So we're on the island of Gotland in the town of Visby, not actually in Uppsala where the main body is. So I teach most of the game design course at our program. We have 2 programs at the moment, game design and programming, game design and art. And in 2016, we're hoping to have game design programming, game design art, game design and production, and then a pure game design degree. So generally anyone that wants to make games comes, and we just expect them to work really hard. I'm from the industry, and one of the things that I tell them is the first day you're in, you now are industry. So I will work you like dogs, and you will have a level of quality that you should hit, because you need to have that pride in your work. We like to say that you'll probably be working 110%. We have elective courses, but they run at the same time as 2 full-time courses. So primarily second and third years will generally be working 150%, and that's something that we expect. I came from industry, and so we have that balance of academics, because you have to know what you're doing. You have to have a grounding in a great many subjects to be a game designer, but it's always with an eye to either be a startup as an entrepreneur or find a place in the industry. We take modern design methods and apply them directly to our education. So generally the first 3 weeks of any course will teach you the 20% of knowledge you'll need to know to do 80% of any task you want to do in that subject. So within the first 3 weeks of the very first game design course, you've taught enough to go out and be a game designer. And then everything else that happens with there just adds more knowledge to it. We focus towards the end of the year. The end of the year has 2 big production projects. The first year you make arcade boxes, the second year any game you want to make. And then we coincide showing those games off with our conference. So once a year we invite 8 to 10 international speakers either from the industry or from academia, and they come in and do a conference for us on a particular subject, but then they also act as jury for all the students' work. So we get the added experience from all of these people going around and checking up the work. So generally we expose our students to as much industry and external people as we can within the time that they're here.
And how could a young Estonian soon-to-be student apply to your school? So
at the moment it's Erasmus. We have Erasmus agreements with pretty much everywhere, which means I can come out and teach, which is my favourite part. So sign up. We have all of our courses on our website. But from 2016, the 4 degree programs will be international. And at that point, you can just apply from anywhere in the world and come in.